Hi everybody, this is Tom from Tom's Way again. Today we're going to show you how to change your soap over to Antifreeze soap to winterize your system. The Antifreeze soap is a lot more convenient. You don't have water running in your bay from a weep system. It works very good in a foamy brush. You can take it down to 10 below zero if you need to, depending on what tip you put in. Now if you look in the Kleen-Rite catalog, where the antifreeze soap is listed, you will have a chart of what tip you use to drop down to what temperature you do. We're in central Pennsylvania, so a red tip for me, which will take me down to 10 below, is more than enough for us, so that's the one we're going to use. Antifreeze soap is a little bit more expensive than regular soap would be to do it, but it's more convenient. You don't have the water running in your bay. Unless you have a reclaim system, in my opinion, it's the way to go. This is my car wash. That's what I do, and I do it because I don't freeze. And the last thing I want to do is have frozen brushes, frozen foamy brush. This will also keep your foamy brushes, your brushes themselves pliable because you don't have any water, or you don't have any soap on the brush. So the brush actually stays pliable and doesn't get an ice buildup on it. The first thing we're going to do is determine what tip you need. Like I said, with the temperature here, I go a little heavier than I'm supposed to. I go down to a red tip. That gives me 0 to 10 degrees, so that's what I put in. That way I don't have to worry about it for the little bit of extra soap I'm going to use. I don't worry about it, and you can adjust the pressure and the air on your system so that you're not using as much as you normally would, but it's still giving you a nice thick foam, and it's still giving you good delivery out in the bay. Alright, the first thing you're going to do is take the pickup tube off, which on most hydrominders, it's just a matter of pulling. Alright, as you can see, I have a pink tip in this, and this is what I normally use for the super concentrates during the summer. We're going to take that tip out, which is just a matter of screwing it out, and we're going to replace it with a red tip. Now there's different tips for different delivery systems, whether it's a DEMA, a hydrominder, or whatever system you would happen to have. You have to buy the tips according to what you're using. We've just changed it. Now what I do on my system is I actually can turn it on so that I start bringing up the antifreeze soap into it. As you can see, I have a lot darker color now because I'm putting in probably 5 to 6 times more product than I was before. Now you can buy methanol and add your own soap to it. You can buy pre-made antifreeze soap, which is what I do. That way it's the same mixture at all times. If you buy methanol and you add your own soap to it, you have to make sure that you put the same amount of soap in every time. Otherwise you're going to continually have to adjust the pressure, whether it's the air or the pump pressure on your foamy brush system. Now that you have the tips changed inside the system, the only thing that you might have to do is once this tank settles in with the antifreeze soap on it, you might have to adjust the air pressure on your foamy brush system to thicken up or thin up the soap, because you're using a different kind of soap now. So the pump pressure pretty well going to stay the same, but to thicken it up a little bit, you might have to add a little bit of air to it. To thin it out a little bit, you might have to take a little bit of air off of it. That's pretty much the simplest and easiest way to stop your foamy brushes from freezing during the winter. You know, we have all the tips that you would possibly need for whatever kind of system that you have. If you have any questions of what you need, and if you know the system you have, give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you. Till the next time, I'll see you later.